Welcome to the Bad Karma Cast channel. If you would be so kind as to give this channel a like, subscribe and a share, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would like to join me in gameplay, you can find me at Blaylock #6966. Star Trek Online Adaptation. For Star Trek Online, developers adapted the Achilles to better reflect its high offensive power and agile nature. This reimagined version is classified as a heavy destroyer, rather than a cruiser, to align with its gameplay function. Responding to a new threat, in STO, the Achilles is presented as a relic of that wartime thinking, built to confront a massive enemy threat. The modern version continues this legacy, but is now equipped with the advanced technology of the 25th century, including the miracle worker specialization. Prototype weapons legacy. The Achilles features prototype weapons that build upon original designs from the Dominion War era. Prototype phaser hexacannons. These weapons are an upgraded version of the quad phaser cannons originally developed for the Defiant class to fight the Borg. Microquantum torpedoes phalanx array. The Universal Console is a miniaturized and improved version of the massive torpedo arrays used during the war. This technology was intended to counter heavily armored Dominion ships by saturating them with a high volume of fire. Part of a historic bundle, the Achilles was introduced as part of the Heritage Starship Bundle, which brought ships from older Star Trek video games into Star Trek Online. This bundle explicitly celebrates the history of Star Trek gaming, making the Achilles' unique backstory a key part of its appeal. The Achilles Miracle Worker Heavy Destroyer T6 is a powerful and agile starship in Star Trek Online that excels in dealing damage through energy weapons, particularly cannons. While it can be somewhat squishy due to its lighter hull, its speed and full Miracle Worker specialization make it a highly effective flanker and damage per second (DPS) platform. Core ship features. Weapon layout. The Achilles features a 4-4, 3-aft weapon slot configuration and an experimental weapon slot, providing significant forward firepower. It is well suited for cannon-based builds, with its excellent turn rate allowing it to keep targets in its forward arc. Bridge officer layout. The ship seating is ideal for a high-damage tactical build, including a Commander Tactical a Miracle Worker seat and a Lieutenant Commander Engineering a Miracle Worker seat. The remaining seats provide flexibility for different ability setups. Specialization. As a full Miracle Worker vessel, the Achilles can access powerful abilities and mechanics. This includes the Innovation mechanic, which grants temporary, random buffs for a short duration after triggering specific bridge officer abilities. Stats. The Achilles has high shields but lower hull than many battlecruisers, emphasizing its role as a fast, hit-and-run attacker rather than a frontline tank. Its 1.25 shield modifier and 0.95 hull modifier reflect this, as does its above-average 12 degree per second turn rate. Standout features. Prototype phaser hexacannons. The Achilles is equipped with the unique prototype phaser hexacannons, which fire a devastating burst of 6 shots, a significant upgrade over the standard quad phaser cannons. The Hexa cannons deliver very high alpha strike damage. As an experimental weapon, its firing is not affected by bridge officer abilities like cannon, rapid fire, but it is a major component of the ship's overall DPS. Microquantum torpedoes phalanx array console. The ship's unique console launches a large volley of microquantum torpedoes in an upward arc, which then turn to hit multiple targets. The console adds significant burst damage, with builds recording over 40k DPS from this ability alone. While there is a delay between activation and impact, timing the volley can lead to powerful results. Starship trait. Superior phalanx array. The Achilles trait boosts torpedo damage and critical chance, but its secondary effect is where it shines. It provides a 15% critical chance for 10 seconds to all energy weapons after activating a torpedo firing mode. For torpedo-heavy builds, this provides a massive damage boost to the primary energy weapons. Performance and build recommendations. The Achilles is a very strong platform for energy weapon builds, particularly those that use dual heavy cannons and rely on its high turn rate. Energy weapon build. Recommended. Weapons. Dual heavy cannons in the 4 slots, e.g., Terran Task Force, Agony Phaser, and Phaser turrets in the aft. Abilities. Use cannon, rapid fire and the microquantum torpedoes phalanx array console to maximize damage output. Specialization. Pair the Miracle Worker abilities with a secondary specialization like Temporal Operative to add cooldown reduction from Entropic Rider, or Intelligence to gain passive flanking damage bonuses. Consoles include tactical consoles that boost phaser damage and critical stats. A key console is the Dynamic Power Redistributor Module, DPRM, for bonus damage and survivability. Survival. To mitigate the Achilles lower hull, consider consoles that provide temporary hull, like the Universal Console from the Fleetgagarin or the DPRM. Torpedo build. While less common, the Achilles trait makes it a viable platform for mixed energy or torpedo builds. Weapons. A mix of energy cannons and powerful torpedo launchers, like the Dark Matter Quantum Torpedo. Playstyle. Activate torpedo abilities to trigger the trait, gaining a temporary critical chance boost for your energy weapons. Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. High mobility, excellent turn rate for a heavy ship, allowing it to easily manage its forward weapons. Raw damage potential. The Achilles, combined with its unique experimental weapon and console, is capable of very high DPS. Hybrid potential. The Miracle Worker seats enable a good mix of offense, defense, and healing abilities, offering more survivability than a pure escort. Weaknesses. Squishy hull. Its lower hull health can be a liability, especially in high-end elite content. Players must invest in defensive traits and consoles to compensate. Console timing. The unique microquantum torpedo console has a delay that requires practice to time correctly. Experimental weapon limitations. The prototype phaser hexa cannons don't benefit from firing modes like cannon, rapid fire, which can feel limiting for some builds. Conclusion. The Achilles is an outstanding energy weapon platform for players who enjoy highly mobile, damage-focused gameplay and the flexibility of the Miracle Worker specialization. While it requires careful build planning to offset its lower durability, its unique weapons and powerful trait make it a top-tier choice for DPS chasing. If you prefer a faster, more agile battlecruiser playstyle, the Achilles is a highly rewarding ship to fly.